Setting my timer for each chore to help me be motivated. Possibly the best ribs I've ever had. That right there is banging. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. So we are about to do things a little bit differently. I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking dinner. It's only noon, but I'm making ribs and it's gonna take 2.5 hours to cook in the oven. And Justin actually has to leave to go do a little bit of work. He has to leave at least by 4 o'clock. He's hoping to leave a little bit earlier. So I'm already, running behind a little bit. So I wanna get those ribs in the oven. So we're gonna start with that, and then we're gonna do our to-do list. And we're also gonna pick up where the last video left off. And in the last video, we went shopping and I got a few things like decor pieces, and I was going to show you guys what I did with them. So I am going to do that in this video. I'm also going to plant all those flowers that I got because I didn't get to that last night either. So yeah, just doing a bunch of stuff, picking up from the last video. Obviously we got to do our 3 main morning chores, which is the bedroom, and I have in here in all caps dust because I can't put that off another day. And if you're new here, the 3 main morning chores is the bedroom, a load of laundry, folding a load of laundry, and also unloading the dishwasher and loading up anything that's already in the sink. I have garden on here. Oh, I need to clean out our junk drawer today because that's getting out of hand. And another thing that I cannot put off another day is to spot clean these windows. I think I've put it off like 4 days now and it just really needs to be done. So gonna spot clean the windows. But yeah, we'll see what else we get into today. I figured I'd just bring you guys along like always. So let's go ahead and start those ribs. So the ribs are going to cook on 300. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that preheating. Okay, so we're gonna put 1/3 cup of brown sugar in. We're making the rub, and also 3 tablespoons of brown sugar with the 1/3 cup. 1, 2, 3. 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 2 tablespoons of ground mustard, so this is going to be 2 tablespoons of onion powder. I'm not going to be able to use this because I can't get this off. And I've asked Justin to. It's like it is super glued on. And so the paper is actually still on here and I had to like poke holes in it. So I'm just gonna like eyeball it and see. Maybe I will be able to put some in here. Oh, it actually says 2 tablespoons. I'm looking at the recipe now and I'm using a teaspoon. Hang on, let me switch it up. Okay, that's 1 tablespoon. All right, there's the 2nd tablespoon. Then we're doing a tablespoon of smoked paprika, a tablespoon of salt, and 2.5 teaspoons of pepper. And 2 tablespoons of sugar. And we're gonna whisk it all together. Man, that smells so good. So we've got our ribs here, and Justin is gonna peel this back membrane off for me. I was struggling with it with the knife, and he came in and said, "Do you want help with that?" I said, "Absolutely." So
once you get it started, honestly, it's going easy.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it comes off pretty quick. Yeah, see, that's like almost the whole thing right there.
Nice.
Much better.
Yeah. Since Justin's hands are already dirty, he's like, I'll just go ahead and put this rub on.
This is actually one of the meats that we got in our butcher box that we got the other day. And they sent me an email just a few minutes ago about a flash sale that they're doing that's only valid until 6/5, till June 5th. And I think this video is going to go up on the 1st or so. So don't waste any time. If you order right now, and you can use the affiliate link we have down below, you get to choose either 2 sirloins or 2 New York strip steaks or 2 filet mignon steaks to put in every box that you order for the next year for free if you go and do it before 6/5. So that's like an amazing deal to get all that steak for free. So go check that out.
Wow, yeah, that's really good.
So just rubbing the back end good. That looks like amazing. And this smell, y'all, this smells so good.
Yep, just flip it over, put the rest of it on, and then we will close it up.
Okay.
And cook it in the oven for 2.5 hours. We're wanting it falling off the bone.
Oh, it will
by
be
the time we eat it. Look at that, y'all. This is a lot of rub.
It is. I was just thinking that's like more than enough. You could do a couple of these.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the recipe I was going off of said that was the measurements, and their ribs, they said it was 2.5 to 3 pounds, and this is 2.5 pounds. So I wonder if we're supposed to use it all. I mean, it's not all gonna stick on there, so you might as well sprinkle it all on.
Once it starts cooking, the fat's gonna cook off and get all juicy. So.
All right, so I don't think we're gonna use it all, but this is how much we had left over. We're gonna go ahead and close it up. I've got some more tinfoil if you want to put that over the top.
I think we need to do a sheet here and then close over it would be best.
Okay. You want to lay this over the top?
Yeah, and then let's close it. Yeah.
Into the oven for 2.5 hours. Let's see if I can move this back. One-handed while holding the camera. All right, let's set our timer. 2.5 hours. So I haven't done anything for the last hour. The last clip you guys saw was an hour ago where we made the ribs. And so we only have an hour and a half to go on the ribs now, but I've just been outside. It feels amazing outside today. Like the humidity must be low or something. It's hot when you're in the sun, but like if you're in the shade, it just feels like perfect weather. And I can't be bothered, but I'm like, okay, let me just go inside, do my 3 main, I can't even call it a morning chore at this point. My 3 main daily chores, I guess, to do the bed, the dishes, and the laundry. I'm like, it's really not gonna take that long. And before we know it, it'll be dinner time. I'll be back outside. I also have that gardening to do later on today. And I'll be back outside then. I just wanna be outside all day. So anyway, let's go ahead and get these things knocked out so I can be outside the rest of the day. Setting my timer for each chore to help me be motivated. So here we go. 15 minutes this time. Next up is the dishwasher. So we're gonna unload that, load up everything that's in here. I'm also gonna just wipe down the countertops because you can see we've got crumbs over here. Also kind of just a mess over here on the stove, all that. So I'm gonna wipe down the counters and just get everything cleaned up in here. All right, starting the timer, here we go. Stopping the clock, almost 19 minutes. All right, 9:15. So I'm about to start cutting up some veggies for dinner, but I wanted to show you guys how I decorated with all the stuff that I got from the last video. So if you watched the video where we decorated for Memorial Day, then you already saw all of this, but I was feeling like I needed something a little patriotic over here on this side to just balance it out. And I also mentioned in that video that I wanted some hand towels to balance everything out too. So, got my firecrackers from Hobby Lobby. Feel like that looks super cute over here with all of this stuff. And then my hand towels I put up over here. And, oh, last but not least, I used to have like a pear up here, like a white ceramic pear. And this is where I ended up putting this little sign. But yeah, something just Super basic. Oh, and let me take you guys over here so y'all can see what I did with those blueberry sprigs and the American flags. Oh, speaking of American flags, I almost forgot because it's just over here. This is where we keep like our appliances and stuff. And I put this American flag right there with the spoons, but yeah, I thought that would be like a cute pop of festivity over there. But over here, it's brighter now so you can see it better. I added my blueberry sprigs. In the last video, I was trying to decorate this space, but it just got too dark and I feel like you couldn't really see what it actually looked like. But put my American flags there. We put a blue candle, which this has been just smelling up the entryway and I haven't even lit it yet. It's that good. So I highly recommend that candle, but that's what that looks like. And I'll probably keep those blueberries there year round because I love them. And back at Christmas time, I was wishing I had some blueberries to decorate like on the fireplace mantle, and just never got them. I ended up actually decorating the fireplace mantle with all things that I just found in the backyard and like extra sprigs that I took off of our Christmas trees outside and stuff. So I just used leftover things to make the fireplace mantle and it actually turned out really good. And I took some candles and like popped in there and stuff. But anyway, I have so many ideas to use blueberry sprigs for. And I was looking up stuff for fall and what is it? Oh, Halloween, and how to use the blueberry sprigs then too, but they're just so versatile, so I'll probably just keep those there. But anyway, about to cut up these veggies so we can have some dinner soon.
Forget about signs and rules, oh, the payment and the long, long roads, yeah. You're always in such a rush, with your life playing from the stereo. Oh, you get it, but all alone. You're always staring at your phone.
So the ribs only have 2 minutes left. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out. And now we're gonna put barbecue sauce all over them, put them back in the oven. You're gonna turn the temperature to broil instead of 300, like it has been for the last 2.5 hours. But like I said, you're only gonna cook it for like 2 to 3 minutes with the barbecue sauce on it. I'm excited to see how this looks. Okay, let's open it up. Yeah, Bailey's over here smelling. You sniffing the air? It smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna try not to burn myself, but I need to get this one off too. Ooh, steamy. Oh, so steamy. Okay, let's put this on. Oh my gosh. Babe, you wanna come look at this? It's falling off the bone.
Oh, good.
Look how pretty that is. I kinda wanna flip it. Well, I'm gonna put the barbecue sauce on this side and then try to flip it to put more barbecue sauce on the other side.
I mean, I didn't even tug on it.
I mean, I feel like we should just pull this off and not
yeah,
taste.
it's just, oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
I didn't even pull, like I just like, you know.
Go ahead and pull all the bones out then.
Let's see if they'll
if
slide.
we can, yeah.
Those are like on top. Let me see if these will just slide out.
And then I can get the barbecue sauce down in here, you know?
Yeah.
I'll hold it still for you.
I can't get a grip on it there. It's loose, I just can't grab it. There we go.
Is it too hot to grab with your finger?
Maybe not.
It's not too bad.
Look at it just sliding out.
Mm-hmm.
The one I was trying to grab.
That one. There you go. All right. Beautiful. Let's flip it. Can you flip it with your tongs?
Yeah. It's just falling apart.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's amazing. All right, going back in. I'm gonna put it on 3 minutes. It looks like we're in a rainforest out here with all of our plants everywhere. We're gonna put these in pots after dinner. Gorgeous. Wow, this is gonna be so good.
It's looking really good.
Smells good. While I'm waiting on the ribs, I'm gonna go ahead and water the zucchini and squash because they're looking kind of sad. But I saw a bee in here this morning, which made me so happy because maybe I won't have to self-pollinate anymore. Maybe the bees will be able to just do that. The squash is looking good so far, I think. We got that one there, and then this one up here, and then this one over here. Looking good. Okay, I just took the ribs out. They were actually in there for about 4 minutes. But I'm just gonna open it up and let it be cooling off a little bit. And I kind of want to give it a taste, so maybe I'll cut off a piece so I can have a taste. Okay, I cut off a piece. I know it's gonna be good already. It's one of those meals where it's like, I know I don't even have to taste test this. Like, I know it's gonna be good. Ten out of 10, y'all. Those are quite possibly, okay, it's got a little kick. It's a little spicy. Quite possibly the best ribs I've ever had though. Like, from restaurants or anything. That right there is banging. Sitting up on my Keurig because I left the attachment out in the greenhouse that attaches the camera to the tripod. So I just set you guys up here, but I almost forgot to take my vitamins today. So I'm taking those, but y'all know in a few videos back I was telling y'all we're watching Lost, and I said that the kids and Justin were at the episode where Charlie had to go down to the hatch. And I don't want to give any spoilers just in case someone out there has never watched it and still wants to watch it, but basically, if you have watched it, you'll know why I didn't want to watch that episode. Anyway, he had to go down to the hatch. And, y'all, they dragged that on for 3 episodes. And so, anyway, I watched it while we were eating dinner with everybody, but after dinner, it was like, it was getting to the point where things were getting real, like it was about to happen. And they started playing the Lost music, which just makes you so sentimental, and it just reminds you of everything they've gone through together. And I was like, okay, I have to go. And like, as I was walking out the door, like tears were in my eyes. I was like, I can't do this. So I had to go out there and water my garden, but that's done now. But I almost forgot to take my vitamins today. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish taking these vitamins. And then I'm gonna get the kitchen all cleaned up from dinner, and then we'll plant the stuff that has just been sitting on the table out there and put those in pots. I wanna bring the marigolds out to the greenhouse and try to get the bees out there a little bit more. That way I don't have to self-pollinate, and hopefully, you know, the bees will be able to do the job. You guys have already watched me clean the kitchen once today, so we're just gonna do a little YouTube magic here, and I'll show you guys before and after. So these are my 2 pots that I have on the back porch, and then I have another pot that I want to fill that is by our garage. I'm thinking this is the pot that I'm going to end up taking out to the greenhouse because Justin's gone, and these are full of dirt, and this is the only one I can lift by myself. So I'm going to fill this one with some marigolds, and then we'll take this out to the greenhouse, and then we'll do the other 2. Thing on the dolly, so Julie's gonna take it out to the greenhouse. All right, I'm just gonna get it from here. Greenhouse. Does that look good? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, that is cute. And yes, if you noticed, I did wet my pants. I just sat straight down in the water on the porch, but all right, hopefully that'll help out with bringing some bees in here. And so for this one right here, I am just going to put this combination. It's got like the perfect hole for it. So this is what that one ended up looking like, and I'm hoping that it'll grow and then all of this ivy will kind of just spill out a little bit more. But yeah, I know there's a lot of blank space in here, but I'm hoping this one's just gonna grow and fill it out more. It looks really pretty. And this is the one out by our garage. I'm just pulling all these weeds out. I ended up moving this one over to the side. That way I could put the bird in here since I didn't use the bird in the last one, and I ended up using the frog instead. But love this. I think it looks so pretty. And I have some extra soil over here. And you can see my zucchini is like pretty full, but the squash is not. So I'm just gonna add this extra soil to my squash plants. Went into the pantry and I realized I've had 2 jars of banana water just sitting there for like, I don't even know how long, 5-6 days, maybe even a week. Justin, Julie is coming right behind me with the other one, but I'm like, you know what, I really need to put these on my tomatoes. Even though I already watered, I really need to just do this already. But tomatoes love potassium, and so we're gonna put these on the tomatoes. I also love these lids that I got for Christmas. They have suction on there. But it's so crazy that like it'll ferment, and so you're supposed to leave it on or leave it in here for like 2 days at least. But it's crazy how it'll do that. I think you can use it on cucumbers. Julie just asked if I was going to use it on cucumbers or anything. I think you can, Julie, but I'm just going to do the tomatoes for now because I know for sure that tomatoes love potassium. Are you eating mint?
Yes.
I want to eat some too. I love grabbing some of this mint and eating it when I'm in here, and I also love grabbing some rosemary on the way inside, and I'll grab some of that and just chew it up, like just one piece.
Imagine eating like this much.
It's growing so much.
Oh, look at the little child.
They say mint will like take over your garden, so make sure you put it in a pot because it'll just overflow your garden. And as you can see, it's already growing a lot.
Out of the pot.
Mm-hmm. Julie was saying her favorite thing in the garden is the chives, which she loves to put chives on everything.
Mm-hmm.
But look how tall this one's getting. Wow, we're gonna have to use this one next time. I was just sitting here looking at my carrots, thinking about thinning them out. The only thing is I just watered them, and I think when I thin them out, I want the ground to be dry because they're kind of laying down now, and I'm just not sure. I don't know, and I want to watch a video. I'm going to watch a video tonight so I can do this tomorrow and be a little more confident with what I'm doing and what I might need to look for and everything. But yeah, got some good carrots coming in. Hopefully they'll be good on the bottom and not just on the top. I think I'm actually gonna move my marigolds over here to like the middle of my bell peppers. So all 4 of these are bell peppers. And this area in particular is where we have an aphid problem. And so I'm hoping by moving the marigolds over here will attract all the good bugs that will eat all the aphids. So I'm just gonna pop it right here. Because she fed him carrots the other day, so he just loves her now. So I feel like I've got a good angle right here so you can see just a few smudges on the window, and then there's like a few over here, but it's not on all of the windows. So like I said, I'm just gonna spot clean because these are clean and these two are dirty. You can only see it when I'm like over here on this side. But I just wanted to show you guys some befores because you're gonna see me cleaning these windows and it's gonna be from back here and you're not gonna see the smudges, but I can see the smudges. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get to this because I've had this on my list for like the past 4 or 5 days and I'm finally getting to it. Baby rabbit. Well, I'm not sure. That one looks like an adult. I don't think I'll ever get over the amount of wildlife we get to see here. I mean, we see the swans every day and the deer every day, rabbits and turtles and obviously fish and then all different kinds of birds. I mean, the ducks, the geese, and all of it. It's just so fun to just like sit on the back porch or even just be in the house and then you look over and you're like, oh my gosh, there's a rabbit right there. I know you think it's your job to go chase them out of the yard, but it's not. You know, you're supposed to be nice. You leave them in the yard, okay? It's okay.